Alright, I just got eyes on another hen. This is the field that I already checked this morning, making my second round. I've been here about 15 minutes, just trying to locate any gobbles from the roost. I'm gonna move on to the next spot. I'm just hitting the spots that I'm familiar of from the past where I know there's been gobblers. I'm gonna move on to the next spot. I'm gonna go around to the other parking. I thought I heard a couple gobbles over this direction, and there's parking over that way. So I'm gonna go over there and see if I can hear a little better. It's really hard to hear with all these birds around right here. But I feel like I've heard 3 or 4 gobbles this way, and I think I've heard one this way. There's a field edge out here, so I'm gonna get out on this field edge and walk back there and see if I can get on something. Yeah, I just heard it again. There's something back there. I'm gonna hurry up and get ready and make my way back there. Alright, I heard him twice, but he's way off in this distance. It's almost like he is moving the other direction. I'm going to ease my way this way and just see if I can pinpoint him a little bit better. Yeah, so there's a Tom Hammer in this woods over here. This is private. I'm standing on the public. This water is the edge of the private and public. So if I go back to the truck, I could drive around and park where I was this morning when I first heard them. And I could walk all the way back here and I could set up and possibly call them off this private onto the public. So what I'm trying to decide is, do I want to do that today, right now, or do I want to drive some more to the other side of this public and try to locate another bird? Because I know there's some more, at least there used to be historically, on the other side of this public. And that way tomorrow morning, I know for sure there's some birds over here. I could get in here early in the morning before daylight and get set up. Either way, it's a long walk back to the truck. It's beautiful out here on this public here in Michigan. The sunrise coming up over the water. Just beautiful. Well, I think since I located at least one tom, I'll go back to the truck and see if I can locate one more and then decide what I want to do. I'm gonna go back to the truck. There's a field out here that the birds, the toms always came out to and strutted. I killed my first tom over there 3 years ago. Might have been 4 years ago. I've only been turkey hunting. This is only my third full season. I don't have a ton of experience, but I'm learning as I go. And I've killed 2 birds so far. I didn't get to turkey hunt last year, so I wasn't able to get out here last night, so I wanted to use this morning to try to locate some birds. So why am I in Michigan? That's a great question. Well, let me do just a very quick overview of what's going on. Those of you who have watched my Mad Hunts New Life Adventures playlist, you'll already kind of know some of the backstory. My last job, I was in law enforcement. I left due to health reasons, and my wife and I are full-time RVers, and we travel around the country and work at different jobs. My wife now works remotely, and I take seasonal jobs, and we bounce around. The last job we had scheduled for Kentucky didn't work out. We were on our way there from Florida, and we were staged up in Nashville, just 2 hours away from our destination, and the owner, who had terrible communication, and I would hear crickets and not get any answers from him. We would call him and ask questions, or send emails and ask questions, and he wouldn't answer those questions. So he ended up changing our location from Kentucky to Indiana, and then he went silent again, and I didn't hear from him. So we ended up leaving that opportunity behind, and we came here to Michigan, and we are staged up here in Michigan, and I've reached out to different jobs, and I'm trying to land a job now, and that gives me the opportunity to do some turkey hunting while we're here, which I'm really thankful for. I never saw that on the radar, but we're gonna see if we can't get on some birds. All right, I didn't see any birds out in that field that I usually see them in, but so I'm coming to this other spot here. It's a trail that goes down to the lake, so I'm just gonna go down there, stand on the edge of the lake, do a few calls, and just listen, because I'll be able to hear for quite a long ways. Well, I've had turkeys last year out on this peninsula, and I can get to that, but I'm not hearing anything. So I think for the time being, I'm just gonna keep driving and just doing some road scouting. Bam, baby. I got 2 right here. I just had that tom strutting. I'm gonna back up, see if I can get a better angle on them. Well, just like that, they're gone. They've either gone over the hill or they've gone into the woods. They were heading back towards the woods when I saw them. Trying to decide if I want to make a play on them right now or come back in the morning and try to catch them on the roost. This field is private, but the woods is public. I'm gonna keep driving. I might get eyes on another one. Well, some of the areas that I have historically seen a lot of turkey in, I'm not seeing them. All the years I've deer hunted here, there's always turkey out strutting in this field, but I'm not seeing any turkey. So just gonna keep driving around this public and keep trying to locate some birds. All right, I just got eyes on another hen. This is the field that I already checked this morning, making my second round. Checking some of these fields again. In the woods is where I shot my first turkey. The field here is private, but the woods is public. I finished driving around a little while ago and just field watching, calling from outside the truck. And I know there's some, oh, is that a turkey out there? Hang on. It's a sandhill crane. I'll show you. Alright, well, my camera battery is blinking and about to die, so I think I'm gonna head back to the truck, grab some lunch, and then come up with a game plan for the next couple hours. Slight change of plans. I'm smarter than I realized, and I threw 2 new batteries in my pocket. So as long as I'm out here, I'm just gonna hit this other section of woods over here. That way I don't have to go all the way back to the truck and come all the way back out here. So that's the plan. The hunger pains are just gonna have to hang tight. Alright, well, I think that's gonna do it for today. I ended up staying out longer since I had those extra batteries and just walked a lot of this public and did some calling. Well, the game plan for tomorrow is probably go to the field where that Tom was strutting, the private field that bordered the public. The parking area to there is probably a quarter mile, maybe a half mile at most. So I think the plan in the morning is stop there, get ready to go, and wait till he starts hammering on the roost, and then go set up somewhere. So that's it for today. Day 1 in the books. Got some eyes on some turkeys, heard some turkeys, got a plan for tomorrow, saw plenty of deer. Overall, it was a good day. Beautiful day here in Michigan, no complaints. 40 degrees this morning, a little colder than I've been used to there in Florida, but what are you gonna do? So hopefully tomorrow we'll get on some birds. So we'll see you tomorrow.